Long before humans built cities on Alderaan, an ancient insectoid collective quietly inhabited the stars, possessing a hive mind so intoxicating that it could rewrite the brains of Jedi, turning friends into puppet soldiers for a galactic war. Welcome back to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy-Looking Nerf Herders. Today we are opening a dark chapter from the expanded universe to explore one of the most terrifying, fascinating, and ancient species in Star Wars history, the Killiks, or as they refer to themselves, the Kind. To understand the Killiks, we have to travel back over 35,000 years before the Battle of Yavin to the pre-Republic era. Long before human colonists discovered the verdant world of Alderaan and found its iconic empty giant spires, Alderaan, then known as Ouroboros, was the center of Killik civilization. But the Killiks were not alone in this primitive galaxy. During this ancient era, the hyper-advanced and godlike Celestials dominated the cosmos. Recognizing the massive labor potential of a unified hive species, the Celestials conscripted the Killik hive as slave laborers, sending them up and down the Peril-Emian trade route. Under the direct guidance of powerful celestial entities known as the Architects, specifically the son and the daughter, millions of Killiks were gifted specialized knowledge to construct immense, physics-defying wonders. Among these legendary projects was the massive repulsor station known as Center Point Station, which the Killiks referred to in their collective memory as Kolaralak. Operating as a massive tractor beam capable of moving entire planets across hyperdimensional space, Center Point was built primarily through Killik labor. The Thorut hive, one of the oldest surviving Killik nests, retained memories of exactly how the Corellian system, or the Five Rocks, was artificially assembled using this technology. Beyond Center Point, the Killiks helped construct Sinkhole Station, the Maw Black Hole Cluster, the Voltar system, and mysterious ancient wonders like the World Puller, the Still Curtain, and the Chasm of Forever. Most notably, the Thorut hive was actively involved in constructing the cosmic prison that held the chaotic dark side entity known as Aboleth. Eventually, the rapidly reproducing Killiks began devouring their world's resources and attempted to spread unchecked across neighboring systems. Following a mysterious rift, or perhaps an act of rebellion that angered their cosmic masters, the Celestials forcibly drove their Killiks off Ouroboros. Stripped of their architectural guidance, the species descended into chaos and was banished deep into the dark voids of the unknown regions. Physically, Killiks are a marvel of genetic adaptation, ranging from tiny fingerlings to mammoth bioconstructs as large as starships. The average Killik is a human-sized insectoid with a glossy chitinous exoskeleton, 4 clawed arms, and powerful mandibles. But their true power isn't their physical armor, it's their neurochemical aura. Killiks communicate instantly across vast distances through pheromones, electromagnetic waves, and telepathy. But these pheromones don't just work on Killiks. When non-Killiks, like humans or Chiss, spend extended time around a hive, the pheromones physically alter their brain structure, specifically targeting and restructuring the corpus callosum. These affected individuals become joiners. Joiners lose their individual identity, absorbing the hive's collective desires, memories, and emotions. Even powerful Force users aren't immune. When Jacen Solo and a group of young Jedi Knights encountered the Killiks in the unknown regions, they were swiftly absorbed into the collective, genuinely believing that the Killiks were dangerous friends, but no one's enemy. Fast forward to 35 ABY, the Yuuzhan Vong War had left the galaxy scarred, and the Killiks re-emerged from the unknown regions, expanding aggressively into Chiss territory. Unknown to Grand Master Luke Skywalker and the Galactic Alliance, a secret sinister hive called the Gorog, or the Dark Nest, had taken control of the Killik collective from the shadows. Led by former Dark Jedi Raynar Thule and Lomi Plo, the Dark Nest manipulated the entire species into a bloody confrontation known as the Swarm War. The conflict pushed the new Jedi Order to its absolute limits. Luke Skywalker was forced to take up the mantle of Grand Master with absolute authority to purge the Dark Nest's influence, leading to a brutal military campaign that nearly wiped out the kind once and for all. The Killiks remain one of the most chilling concepts in Star Wars lore, a reminder that in the uncharted depths of the galaxy, there are forces that can strip away the very thing that makes us individuals. And that's all the time we have today to explore the Killik. Thank you for watching. We'd like to invite you to click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we upload another Star Wars Holocron lore episode. We'd also like to invite you to consider becoming a YouTube member or Patreon patron. Thank you to our creator patrons Aaron Hardy and D. Robert Handy, producer patrons David Galindo and Joe Lyons, developer patrons Chris Androu and Sam Ruiz, and all of our YouTube members. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking Nerf Herders, may the Force be with you.